focuses on how Rambo handled the case.
Let me see your pictures that you took of Rebecca.
I don't have any pictures.
You what?
I do not have any pictures, sir.
Now, since you didn't take any pictures, you obviously didn't think it was a very severe injury, did you?
Not a life-threatening one, no.
Your Honor.
What is the meaning of regional soft tissues have a satisfactory appearance mean?
That means that basically you saw no swelling or no break in the soft tissues.
So I did, and this might not surprise you that there was actually more to it than that. You know, I first, where it came to my attention really is sitting in my front living room one day, and I'm reading the newspaper, it's not a town newspaper, and one of the little headline blurbs in there is prosecutor charged woman for slapping disobedient daughter or something like that. So I'm thinking, what idiot would issue something like this? So I start reading the story a little further and find out it came out of my office. So, you know, when you read a story like that first thing in the morning, you don't need your strong coffee to get your good jump start in the day. As I said, it's been painted simply as a situation where we believe that the law was that if a parent were to slap a child, a disobedient child, but probably a child who well deserved some sort of punishment, but that's somehow against the law. I want to tell you now, and I want to tell you unequivocally, that is not against the law. To spank your child is not against the law. To slap your child is not against the law. Is that we have had cases come to us in the past where a parent has slapped a child in the face because the child was misbehaving or disobedient or disrespectful. Situations where the parent slapped the child in the face has even left a red mark on the child's face. And we said, look, you know, whether we do this or not, maybe we would, maybe we wouldn't. But that isn't against the law. That is the parent's prerogative. And that doesn't rise, didn't cause injury, didn't require medical treatment, and didn't appear to be a parent out of control. So we have declined those routinely. So that, you know, if that gives you some, you know, guideline by which to look at this, that would be one. And I think that a lot of people have mistaken that. I mean, they read what's in the newspaper and think, geez, you know, I slapped my kid, I had a big red mark on the side of the face, and, you know, now am I going to jail? Well, no. You know, if that's the extent of it, no, you're not going to jail. No, you're not going to jail. Yes.
This Sunday night argument in his home that ended up in court and on national television had put a family and a mother in jeopardy. Did it have to go this far?
Was there ever a time that your office thought that perhaps what this family needs is just counseling?
Absolutely. And we tried to do that repeatedly with this family. We made offers way back when this case was initiated, saying that if we have a situation where she takes responsibility and goes through counseling, that we would dismiss it.
But taking responsibility meant admitting guilt to domestic violence.
The prosecutors told us that you could have avoided this entire trial if you had agreed to counseling. Why didn't you take them up on that deal?
The counseling wasn't the issue. It was a guilty plea that was. When you enter into a guilty plea, it affects your life for a long time. Should there be any marital problems, you automatically have a striking against you in child custody. A guilty plea can stop you from entering into certain lines of work or even certain lines of volunteer work. So a lot goes along with that guilty plea, and that's what I objected to.
Go into the jury room, select your foreperson, begin your deliberations.
Just prior to the parental discipline trial, my father had me with him when he stopped by the local First United Methodist Church in town. He had a meeting in there with someone, and he wanted me wait in the hallway. Now, this is a little odd because when my dad would go and have meetings with people, I would usually meet them also. And I also don't know of him knowing anyone that attends that church. Now, a couple of years later, I come to find out that prosecutor Suzanna Geddis and her husband Bill McCurry, who were the ones that initially went after my mother, along with Congressman Mike Rogers, attend the First United Methodist Church. And I'm wondering if he was going in there to talk about the trial, talk about the case, which would be inappropriate, or if him and Alex Hicken maybe had some business dealings with someone that attends the church.
5460230. Received September 23rd at 10:17 a.m.
Hi, Ms. Skousen. This is Sherry from Livingston County, friend of the courts. I'm calling you back. Ms. Shar, the FOC, has asked me to let you all know that there will be a hearing on October 11th. I don't have the time just yet, but I will send you notice the minute I get the time, which it'll probably go out in tomorrow morning's mail. Again, the new hearing date is for October 11th, 2010, and I will resend you a notice on that. Thank you.